our graduation area, you'll see we have a really nice big size card box. And this is a really easy project. We have put paper on the sides, as you can see, and we're actually die cut these letters in our class. This starts out as a flat box, and you just fold it up and add your paper, and you've got your card box ready for your party. This is what we call the journey, and this is actually Dawn's son Alex. And what makes this really special, we have a poem that's called The Journey. That's a really nice little poem that goes on this layout, and you could put this in a scrapbook when you're all done. Otherwise, this looks really nice to greet your guests when they come in. Maybe put it by your guest book. Here is another great idea. We have these laser cuts, and as you can see, we have them in lots of different school colors, and there are exactly 12 little spaces to put your child's or your student's pictures in from each grade. And these are a nice thing to display at your party. Another thing you can make is a nice framed portrait with a poem about the journey and your student's picture. Ready for you to frame motivational things for the graduates. And we have the 12 by 12 frames that you can put them in and display this at your parties. And this is super simple because you basically take off the back, put in the picture, and you're ready to go. And we have the frames and the papers. I want to show you this Winnie the Pooh one because it's one of my favorites. We didn't realize we were making memories. We just knew we were having fun. Here's an idea for a centerpiece. And as you look closer at this, you'll see that this is actually 3 cans. Made some chili the other night and had some cans, so we spray painted them, added some die cuts. You'll see some pictures here that Katie added and a little thing that says grad, and that's ready to go. Centerpiece idea we make with this little book. It's a craft, kind of a chipboard book, and you fan it out like this, and I'll show you the end result. They're pretty neat because you can set these out on your welcome table or for centerpieces. This one has a lot of senior pictures on it with the little 2018 that's clipped at the top. And we also have the clips, so stop in if you want to make some of these. Okay, and this is one of my favorite things. This is actually a hardbound book, which you can kind of see, and we have folded all the pages so it makes this little display piece that you can stick senior photos in, and you could put this out for people to see pictures of your student. We used a lot of these little die cuts that come from Doodlebug, one of our favorite companies, and they're super cute. Okay, here's another one of those little books, and you can see again the pages, they've just been folded in half, and we actually are using this for a guest book where people can leave a note. Get it? It's got little music notes on it if you zoom in, and we have the sheets, and all you have to do is cut them apart, get yourself a hardbound book, and get the pages all folded, and then your guests can leave little notes for your student or your graduate. Okay, this is another little project that I love. It's a guest book, and it's 5 by 7, and it comes just plain white. It looks like this, and we added some of the custom papers that we have here, and we do have custom papers for most all the area schools, and then we added a little 2018. And then when you open it, you can lay this out on your welcome table, and people can write notes to your grad. You can also add a few photos later if you want to. There's a lot of smart cookies out there graduating this year, including some that love chocolate chip cookies. So we have some projects you can make for those smart cookies, like you'll see this little Chips Ahoy tub, and we've got a graduation hat on it. And we have things all printed up for you to get these sheets, and you can add them onto the package of the chocolate chip cookies, or really any cookie if you want, and makes a fun little graduation gift that's very punny. Now, if your student is like mine and they spent hours and hours watching SpongeBob, we happen to have a SpongeBob graduation book kit for you. And we've taken this little book and we've added some extra pages for graduation, and you can put your pictures in here. Everything you need comes in this kit. There's some extra pages to slip in photos. And like I said, my daughter was a huge SpongeBob fan, and that's why her pictures are in here, because she was just kind of crazy. But you'll see how fun it is, and you get all the directions and everything you need, and you can make up a fun little book to capture your graduation's memories. Another thing that you might like is Dr. Seuss. And Dr. Seuss is very inspirational for students. And we have some canvases that are already made that say you're off to great places. So these are already made, and we have them in different colors. If you want to pick up a certain school color or a color that you think you'd like to have for your party or for the graduate, it makes a nice gift that they can take to college. And if you are a DIY and want to make it yourself, we have just the papers printed, and we have the canvas boards, so you can make it however. The little fun thing that you might want to pick up to use for a gift for one of the graduates whose party you're attending. It's a light bulb, and the top screws off so you can put money in there or a check, and then it says your future looks bright. It's got a little light bulb, and underneath of it, it says your future looks bright. And we actually have this ready to go in a kit, so you just need to pick this up and assemble it, and you're ready for your gift. Here's another idea for your parties. We have these trays, and they come in natural unfinished wood, and you can paint them and match them to any your school color or your party colors. And then we have some boxes that are actually like this paper mache, and we have covered this with paper and painted it to match the Ankeny Hawk colors. And we also took a senior picture, and we've got it on this little wood ease. We have in here, we have our little silverware wrapped with a napkin and a burgundy ribbon to match. So this would be another nice thing just to have out for your parties. Do this and you say, oh gosh, what am I going to do with those? And we're going to show you. These are 3 different little candle holders, and they're open on the inside. And we have made a set to set out at our graduation party, and you'll see that we got a little 2018 hanging on one, and we've got our graduate's picture. We could put a little candle on top, or maybe it's some little flowers. So you can see how we could set these out at our party on the welcome table, or to show people pictures and our school colors. How fun these are. And of course we're not doing 2017, but take a look, we've got 2018. We also have the paper mache letters for Ankeny Centennial High School and Ankeny High School. And let me show you what else we've got. The paper mache letters also for Iowa State University, Iowa, University of Northern Iowa. So these make a nice display also to show where your student is off to after graduation. One thing that makes a really festive decoration is a banner, and we have lots of different banners to show you. This one is a locker banner where you can put a picture of your student for each year in their school, and it actually comes in a kit with all the pieces you need. And I'll show you a couple others. This banner has got 4 very large graduation hats in 2018. And this can be cut really easily on our die cut machine in our AccuCut Center here at Memory Bound. So if you want to make one of those, come on in and we'll get you started. A banner you can make here in our AccuCut Center and add your student's name, congratulations, 2018, whatever you would like. How about a little musical inspiration? Love, love, love these piano key banners. If your student was in band or a choir, or they just love, this would be a great fun decoration for your event. Sam's banner is kind of a deluxe banner. It's actually wood letters that have been covered with paper and attached to a wood plank that we happen to have here at Memory Bound, of course. And then we have photos hanging from the bottom of it of pictures with Sam and his brother. And that is something that you might even use later in a bedroom. Right below it, you'll see kind of a maybe grungy, industrial type banner that's also been covered with some of the same papers. Whether your party is glitter and teal, or you're doing a Dr. Seuss theme, or you're sticking with your school colors, or something more like black and white or gray, you can make any type of banner you want here at Memory Bound, and we are happy to help you. We have the tools, the paper, everything. And look at this window. Isn't this awesome? Kind of a music theme going on in the background, but you could do it with any colors or papers or style, and you could keep it as is, or when you're done with graduation, you could change it out and put something else fun in it. Look at this fun little box, little suitcase that opens up, and you can put your cards in here. And you could make this with any theme or type of paper, your school colors. We use kind of that industrial, shabby type look for it. And then your guests can just, when they come in, they can just stick their cards right in here. And at the end of the party, you can close it up and you're off to college. I think it's too late to make a school album for your student, but it's not. We have a school album kit, and you've maybe seen it before. but we have a page for each year in your student's school life. And we've coordinated all the papers, we have instructions, and it's all packed up in this little pack. So stop in, it can be done, and we'll help you do it. We have lots and lots of different die cuts in your school color. We have some really nice little things for your favors. These in school colors, it says, "Thanks for helping me celebrate," and we call these celebration squares. And here's one from a party, and they just glued a little piece of candy on the back and had these out on the tables, and people can pick them up, and it makes a nice little thank you, and it's, again, very easy to do. So graduation is next month, but that's okay. We've got lots of ideas and projects, and we want to help you have the best event ever. So stop into Memory Bound and check out all of our graduation things.